Hey. I was thinking, so I wanted to come on here and share my thoughts with you. I was thinking about people. I actually was thinking about a song about people from Jonathan McReynolds. If you don't know who he is, he's a gospel singer. And he has a song that says, God, deliver me from people. Because people can be horrible. It amazes me how so many people walk on this earth with hate in their hearts for no reason. No reason at all. Because they easily can make a choice to be loving. I was thinking about how it's been a month now since the Montgomery brawl, right? Since the fight in Montgomery, where these white people jumped one of the co-captains of a boat that was trying to dock, all because he asked them to move their boat, which was in the way. And it became this huge thing. And I remember talking to my friends, asking them, like, which person would you be in that brawl? Knowing me, knowing the person that I am, I said I would have been the person once the Black gentleman was jumped by the white people that would have come down there to try to stop everything. If I had to fight, I would have had to fight. But I would have tried to bring peace to the situation because that is who I am. Now, yes, I do have some friends who would be the one with the chair. I have some friends who would be the one stumping someone. Yeah, I have friends like that, but I know it's not me. I don't like to see people fight. And the other day I was walking down the street with my nephew. He's in town. Well, it's a holiday weekend and he was with me and we were walking down this particular street that I walk down every day. Well, every time that I walk, I should say. And it's a very quiet street. It's the last street before I bring myself home. And normally I see people out there, I'm speaking to people, but most of the time it's not a lot of people out there because it's just a quiet street. It's on the other side of my ravine. And so I just walk that area and it's a dead end and I, go around the cul-de-sac, come back and bring myself home. This particular day, there was a lady coming out of a house and she had her hands full of clothes, like they were draped over her arms. And so it looked as though she was going to one of the cars to put the clothes in the trunk. Now, I didn't know, what was going on, why she didn't have them in a bag or a suitcase or anything like that. And then all of a sudden, I heard her start yelling. And she was talking to some guy, yelling at the guy who was in the house. And then she said, you know what? I should get a brick and break this window. Now, she may have used some curse words in there. And so she picked up a brick. She put down the clothes, picked up a brick. It was more like a boulder and threw it at the window. Now, because it was so heavy, she couldn't get a good force behind it, fortunately. So it didn't break the window. It didn't shatter it, I guess I should say, but it did crack it because it probably was a double pane window. So the first pane was definitely broken. After she did that, the man in the house came out and they were going back and forth. And she picked up her clothes and was walking behind me and my nephew. So I'm looking back because I'm like, I don't know what this man is about to do to this woman who, it was one of those huge windows where it was the whole front of the house. And so I don't know what he's about to do. So I need to just watch my surroundings. Like, this is crazy. And she's just walking down the street still yelling. And so being the person that I am, I'm trying to diffuse the situation before it gets worse because I don't want him to come and do anything to this woman who just broke the glass. So I said, Miss, I said, are you okay? And she said, no, he put his hands on me and he's molesting his granddaughter. He's sick. That's not what I was planning to hear. And so at that point, I'm like, I should have just kept to myself and mind my own business, because now I'm going to be looking at this man side eye. I walked to the end, to the cul-de-sac, turned around and came back. And by that time, the police was there. They got there within like 3 minutes. So the police, I don't know where the woman went. I mean, she had a handful of clothes, an armful rather. And, after she said what she said, I just decided to keep walking and mind my business. And so when I came back, the police had stopped me and said, "Are you," whatever the person's name was? And I said, "No, I'm not." And so he just took off and, went looking for her. Then when I got to the house where she had broken the window, the man was outside talking to another officer. And I could see him waving me to come over to talk. And I'm like, "Sir, you really don't want me to come over, because if I tell what I saw, I am also telling what I heard. So I don't think you want me to be there." And so it just got me to thinking, like, I am not one that could just sit there and watch someone be abused or be talking down to or disrespected. But I know now I need to be a little bit more selective in where I insert myself in other people's business. Because I really did not need to know. I don't know if that man is a child molester for real or not. I don't know if he put his hands on her or not. But what I do know is that she said that without blinking an eye. Like, it just came out. And so it led me to believe what she was saying. Yeah. And I just started thinking, like, I mean, I know people, unfortunately, still molest kids. But it just grosses me out to know that there's that many sick people in this world. Just like it grosses me out to know how many hateful people there are in this world. I don't know how to make things better. People always say I'm that optimistic person who's hopeful, thinking that the world is going to be better. But there are some nasty, crazy, sick, demonic people that walk this earth with us every day. And what it reminded me is that all I can do is be my best self, because that's the only person I can change. I definitely can try to influence, inspire, empower, impact. But I only can do that by being my best self. So I challenge you to do what you can to make this world a better place by being your best self, whatever that is and however that looks. Just be intentional about it, to go about each day knowing that you are putting and showing up as the person you want to be. Yeah, so that's my thought for today. I just thought I'd share that with you because we are at the 1-month anniversary and people are still disgusting. Yep. All right. You all take care and know that I love you. Bye-bye.